Hi friends, we'll see double hashing now. In our previous discussion, we have seen linear probing and quadratic probing. In linear probing, it was a technique to avoid the collision, but there the problem was more number of elements were clustered at a particular region. So to avoid clustering, we went for a technique called that is quadratic probing. So due to function f of I is equal to I square, since I square is a quadratic in nature, so we got elements at different places, just like what you can see here. So there was most of the elements were not clustered, and we have one more technique called as double hashing. So there are two hashing functions here. First is the conventional, that is x mod 10, that is remainder, and the second function we have h2 of x, which is r minus x mod r. So what is r here is, r is the nearest prime number to the size of hash table. So suppose if the hash table is 10, so it is least nearest prime number is 7. So r will be 7 in case if we choose a table of size 0 to 9, that is 10. Now using these two functions h1 and h2, we have formed a modified hash function h dash of x equal to h1 of x plus I into h2 of x whole mod 10. So here earlier we used to have h1 of x plus f of I, but here we have modified the function, and we'll see how this function works for the same size what we had taken the earlier case. So here r we have selected as 7, okay, and hence r minus x mod r becomes 7 minus x mod 7. So we'll take some examples which all based on this function, which all tends to the location phi itself. So you can see the unit place is phi. So 5 mod 10 is remainder is phi, 25 mod 10 remainder is again phi, 15 mod 10 again the remainder is phi only. So all basically collide at a indices phi, but using this modified hash function, that is double hashing, we'll see how the things will settle in this array. So before that we should know some 2 points regarding the second hash function what we have set. So that is, it has two desired properties. One is it should not give the index or the result as 0, and of course next why it should not be 0, while taking an example I'll tell it. Next, it should try to provoke all the locations, that is whenever there is a collision it should give the indices in the same pattern. In fact, it should not give the indices in the same pattern, it should give different indices such that all locations are utilized. I hope you understood. So every time when you put a formula changing I from 0 to n, you should get a different locations. Okay. So therefore suggested hash function is to use a prime number r. Okay. So we'll please make a note of it. I have also written it in the notes, so no need to copy. If you want, please copy it, because I am going to rub it out now. Yes, now we'll use the function and we'll try to fit it. So x is 5 here, first key space we are taking. So these are the keys which are kept in a key space. So we have taken 5 keys for 10 spaces. So our lambda will become 0.5, so which is good. A lambda should always be less than 1 better is always less than 0.5. 5 mod 10 gives us the remainder 5. So here 5 will be stored. There is no problem with it because it was vacant. Now 25 mod 10 also collide at a indices 5. So because of that we had a formula that is h dash of x equal to h1 of x plus I into h2 of x whole mod 10 where I is equal to 0 1 2. So this is the formula what we have. Now if I substitute h dash, x is 25 because it has a headed to a collision. So we have 5, that is h1 of x is nothing but 5. h1 of x is nothing but 25 mod 10 is 5 plus I is 0 if it is 0. So this is what we said the first case is, the first desired properties, it should not give an index or result 0. If it is 0 then we have again the same answer 5. 5 plus 0 mod 10 is again 5. So we want a different location, so it should never result 0. Okay, so for that reason we take next I equal to 1. Okay, so 5 plus I is 1 into now h2 of x. What is h2 of x? I'll write it here. So it is prime number 7 minus x is 25 mod 7. So this results, so 25 mod 7 is, I guess it is 4. So 7 minus 4 gives us answer 3. So that 3 is kept here. Mod 10 gives us the result 8 mod 10 as 8. So in the location 8, 25 is stored. Fine. Now 15, where it will be stored? I will write it again here. H dash of 15 is equal to 5 plus 1 into, now h2 of x becomes 7 minus, now x is 15. Okay, so this is x is 15 mod 7, so that becomes 7 minus 1, okay, which is nothing but 6. So 15 mod 7 is 1, remainder is 1, so 7 minus 1 is 6. So here we have this formula. So 5 plus 6 is 11 mod 10 is 1. So in the indices 1 the 15 is stored. I hope the formula makes it clear. So it is self-explanatory. Again still taking one more example of 35. Now 35 mod 5 is again 5 which is colliding because already 5 is stored there. So where does 35 has to be stored? H dash of 35 will use the formula. So this formula is h1 of x, 35 mod 10, h1 of x is x mod 10. So this is again 5 plus 1 into, now 37 minus 35 mod 7, which gives us result of 7 minus 0, which is 7. So it is 7 mod 10 equal to 2. So in the location 2, 35 is stored. I hope this is clear now. So similarly h dash of 95 5 is the remaining. So 95 mod 10 is again 5 plus 1 into 7 minus 95 mod 7, which is nothing but 7 minus 4 equal to 3. So 95 mod 7 is actually 4. Okay, you can use the calci, and then we get 3 here. So mod 10, which is the location 8, now it is giving the same location, so it is again colliding to the indices 8 where 25 is already stored. So 95 can't be stored in the indices 8, so again we go for next, that is 5 plus I becomes next 2. Now 2 into 3 mod 10, which is 1. Now again this is the third collision. Okay, once it was at the location 5, then 8, then again at location 1 where we have stored 15. So again we'll have to change I, h dash of 95 becomes now 5 plus 3 into 3, which is nothing but mod 10, which is nothing but location 4. So in the location 4 you store the result 95. So this is how this double hashing works. So I hope it is clear. So what we have done is we have used this formula, and every time we have changed, if there is a collision, we have changed I from 0 to 0 and so on, 0 to n. In next video we will see algorithms.